I don't think I need an intro for this one, do I, guys? No, I think we good. I don't have to do the whole Dynasty thing. Dynasty. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Dynasty. I'm back with another video. You know what I'm saying, free mixing university. 005 Dynasty. And basically, today's video is going to be short and sweet, simple mixing tip, and we're going over headphones today. This is my theory, okay? It's just a simple theory, but I think this is my outtake on what's going on YouTube. I think a lot of producers are mixing with iPhone headphones, or what I'm saying, like just low budget headphones. I think that's what's going on. And if you are doing that, please stop now. If you are mixing with low budget headphones, if you catching deals on, let's say, like newegg.com or Amazon, and you're getting like $20, $30, $40, $50 headphones, no. It's not the way. What you need to do is you need to take the time, save up some pennies, or ask auntie or uncle, or go to a website like this website right here, sweetwater.com. There's a couple websites like this. What you want to do is you want to get you some good headphones, okay? Mainly you want to get like reference headphones, like reference monitoring headphones, the ones that I have on right now. Let me show you, actually, because they're on here. So I have the Audio Technica ATH-M50, you know what I'm saying? And that they're the closed back studio monitor headphones. Meaning that these guys, when I put them on, I don't hear anything else. I just hear my mix or what's going on, And I got the white joints to match my, my whole studio. I got the white studio monitors, white and black chair, stuff like that. So that was the theme. But these bad boys are official. And the reason why I bring this up is because when I'm on YouTube and I'm going through, a lot of producers' beats, what I'm hearing is things are clipping. There's a lot of distortion where there shouldn't be distortion. The low end is hitting too hard. So like if you have like 808 drums, they're like boom, boom, boom. They're like killing my ears. Because I have these on and they're reference monitor, they're studio monitor headphones. So I'm hearing them as if the sound is coming out of like my Yamaha studio monitors. It's just basically a smaller headset, I'm saying, that you put on your head, you know what I mean? And the mixes, I hear your mixes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and girls. I hear your mixes like for real. So when I hear your mixes and I hear those 808s going crazy, or like the bottom end it's just too muddy, or the highs are just too crisp and they're like piercing through my ears. I'm guessing y'all are mixing on cheap headphones. I'm telling you. I don't be the laugh. I'm not laughing at, you per se. I'm just laughing at the fact that y'all probably in the studio going ham like, yo, this beat crazy. Oh shit, yo, I can't wait to put this on YouTube. Enjoy fire. You hear that bass line? Yo, my God, that 808 is knocking, baby. Calling everybody into, yo, come listen to this joint fire, son. And then I go to your channel and I listen to it and I'm like, I'm just ripping the headphones off. Oh shit, that shit. Like the beat is dope, but it's just the mix is just all over the place, and it's just too loud at some point. It's just crazy. And I'm pretty sure it's because you're mixing with cheap headphones. And I learned that in school. When I went to school for music, they was like, yo, get you some studio monitors. And back then, it's like 10 years ago, or more than 10 years ago. And I remember when I when I got home after that class, I told my girl, I said, I gotta get some studio monitors. And we went to Guitar Center, and I got the Rockets. I got the KRKs, you know what I'm saying? And the funny part about it is I get the studio monitors, and I barely get a chance to use them because of my living environment. So like where I live at, I don't have my own house yet. So I got, people renting downstairs, so I can't pump the KRKs. Or like my kids are probably up in the middle of the daytime, so I can't pump them. And I don't know if I had the KRKs hooked up there somewhere, but I got the Yamahas now. So I have 2 sets of studio monitors. But I don't get a chance to pump them like that, like how I really want to. And like right now, I just got home from work, everybody's sleeping, so I can't use the studio monitors. So I had to wait until I get my house and set up my studio so I could really use the monitors. But I have them though. That's the best part. So I have 2 reference monitors, 2 sets of reference monitor speakers that I can use for hearing a mix. And now I have these joints right here, the Audio Technica. And what I plan to do is actually buy a new pair. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go with this set again, but my kids have destroyed it. Like, it's just, if I was to take it off and show you, like, this part, they, like, ripped off. And, I mean, it's pretty cool because you can kind of put these back on, cause, like, let me show you, actually. So, like, for example, like, you see that wire is hanging out right there? That's not supposed to be hanging out. But my kids done pop this off, and what the lucky part is that it is wired like that, so I can actually put it back in. I can put it back in here, and I can still use them. But I'm about to get a new pair because these are like getting all messed up. Like you see, it's just like it's crazy right now. But studio monitors, you could take these in and out. It's very professional. But it's all about what you hear. You know what I'm saying? So like another thing is what I want to tell y'all is you should get you a pair of these headphones. Not this one per se, but I'm gonna show you a bunch of them. But because if you get a client that say, hey, I need you to come over here to the studio and do this and do that, you want to be comfortable with a certain pair of studio monitor headphones that when you travel and you're mixing, you know what's going on inside the headphones. That's one of the best points I can give you, because you could put on any pair of headphones and mix, or you could put on any pair of studio reference monitor headphones and mix. But if you don't know the headphones, if you don't understand what's going on inside the headphones, your mix will be messed up even though you're using a good pair of headphones. And you want to say, well, what do you mean by that? You just paid $500 for the headphones. You should be able to mix crystal clear. Well, what I mean by that is, let's say the pickup of the headphones for the low end might be a little bit more tolerant in certain headphones. So, for example, like a kick drum, when you hear it in these headphones, it's like boom, 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 and you really hear it. It sounds really good in the mix, and it's really punchy. It's really coming through, right? It's really up close. But then when you go to the car and you listen to your mix in the car, now that kick drum is rattling the whole car. It's like poof, 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 because it sounded real tight and up close and punchy in the headphones, but when you get to the car, it's hitting too hard. The speakers can't handle that kick drum. Well, that between going from the headphones to going to the car and then coming back into your house and putting on the headphones again, you're learning your headphones. Well, you're like, okay, well, now when I hear it nice and tight and punchy like that, it sounds smooth in the headphones, but is too much when you play it in a car or when it's played in the store. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. So now you got to pull back off that kick drum and hear it sitting a little bit better inside of your headphones. Like it still has presence, but it's not too sharp and coming through too much. So now when you go back to the car and listen, it sits perfectly in the mix. So now you're taking the necessary steps to learning your headphones. So when you learn your headphones and you learn how to mix in your headphones and you understand, oh, I need to pull back a little bit on that kick drum because it's coming through too crisp. It has too much presence. It sounds good, it's knocking, but it has too much presence. And then when you pull back on it and it's just sitting right in the middle of that mix perfectly, and it's not like the kick drum is not being bothered by the bass, but it's still shining through the rest of the melody, you're good. So you wanna get a pair of these reference monitor headphones so you can learn them. You need to teach yourself what your headphones are actually doing. What are they actually allowing your ears to hear? And then once you learn your reference monitors, headphones, you go to a studio to work for a client, you will know how to mix because you know your headphones. Then once you learn one pair, it's kind of easy to jump to another pair and be like, okay, I understand what this headphone is doing now. Let me pull back, or let me push up a little bit, or let me space out my sound a little bit more, panning left and right, or let me pan north and south a little bit more. And if you don't know how to pan north and south, which a lot of people don't know how to do, I'll give you this quick little tip, little pointer. Panning north and south is basically using reverb. So when you use reverb, reverb is like the reverberation off the walls or whatever's in that certain room. That's how they could say, oh, well, this is a small studio reverb because it's a small space. It's how fast or the sound's bouncing off the walls and stuff like that, right? Or like a cathedral reverb, you know what I'm saying? How big and vast that reverb is, how long it takes for the reverberation to go to this certain point and come back. You know what I'm saying? So, when you're in that type of environment, you need to understand what each headphone is doing, okay? And especially for a client. I'll leave it at that, you know what I'm saying? I could go, you see my mind, man, I be going so in depth with it, you know what I'm saying? I go deep. So basically, you need to learn your reference monitor headphones. And you need to pick a pair up. A lot of you on YouTube need to pick a pair up. And if you do have a pair of these guys, and your mix still is off, then you need to, I guess, wait for my tutorials to come out. So now, you need to listen to other mixes. You need to go and listen to hit records. Listen to, you know what I'm saying, Motown. You know, listen to like music from the South, or listen to music from overseas and like Ireland, or like, you know what I'm saying, or just, you need to just go listen to everything basically and listen to how those producers, you know what I'm saying, mix the records, you know. But you're not that far off. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys and girls, you are not that far off. You know what I mean? You just need guidance, and that's where I come in. So basically, you want to get some of these speakers, well, they are speakers, but headphones, or studio monitors. But we're not talking about that today, because I know most people are, you know, saying, are mixing in their house, they like that, using the MPCs. You know, it's so much stuff, man, like machines and all that. And I know you're probably sitting in your room and you're going ham with your mixes. But to tell you the truth, I wish I would have went for something like, you know, the Bear Dynamic joints. Top of the line, reference monitoring headphones. Top of the line. But they cost though. They cost. So if you could find a way to use your credit to get one of these bad boys or something like that, then yeah. When I was in school for music, most of my teachers, they had these. I think they might have had this one right here. I'm not too sure. I don't remember which one, because this was some years ago, and they had there was a couple models that came out like after I left school. But okay, so let's take this one, the 1990. This joint right here, I want these so bad. I actually should have got these. But the best part about these headphones is they're so comfortable, man. When you put them on and they just sit on your ears, it's like pillows, man. Your ears are just floating in a cloud of sound. It's just really cool. And on top of that, the mix that they give you is so good, man. Like you hear everything so crisp. Like, yeah, I might have to invest in these bad boys, man. I'm looking at them like, yo, I think I could do $25 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but I can't. I gotta stop spending money, man, because I spend too much money on gear, man. Yeah. But damn, I'm looking at these like I want them. I want them right now. Yeah. These are fire. I can't front. Yeah. But alright guys, man. Guys and girls. I gotta stop saying just guys, you know what I mean? But you could come on these websites and check them out, but the Audio Technicas are dope. I like them. Very clean sound. I do suggest those. The Bear Dynamics, I suggest any of them actually. But I would go with the best one if I was to, get a pair.